Part of Haytham Metwally's Udemy course. Application security with Fortify on demand. Enroll from links in first comment.
So you can scan the application, let's say at the staging stage. Don't wait for releasing and then get surprised about what's going on. Okay, so what DAST is doing, it attempts to break into the running application using the same techniques that a hacker does. But actually there are different categories for the what the hacker can do, or let's say different phases. The hacker can just make a reconnaissance, and this is basically the first stage for an attack. He make a reconnaissance to see if the application or the website will return back some positive things that can let him knows who is the target he was making scanning for. So the reconnaissance is the initial phase always in the chain. Okay, so the techniques are different that are being used. So some reconnaissance techniques, maybe some getting access techniques, some intrusive techniques. So actually there are different techniques, and different policies should be there for doing that, but all is focusing on black box scanning, let's say, because it's like scanner coming from the internet trying to accessing your application as if it's a real user trying to crawl actually the application. It's very good at finding the vulnerabilities that are most likely to be exploited. So actually the application, if it's running and published, it should be lying behind a lot of security controls. So here we focus about the exposure, and DAST is good in that because it will show up vulnerabilities that were actually being able to expose it from the internet, so or exploiting from the internet. So this is a different perspective than the SAST that we will see shortly. How it works, again, by sending some HTTP attack request to the application and monitoring the responses. So based on the responses, it can tell if the vulnerability is there or not. Used at the later stages of the application development life cycles.